Let's go.
With the armpit in there?
Yeah. What's your armpit hair?
Oh, God. Is it running?
Yes.
Did you call bank? I called game.
What's up, everybody? It is Patrick.
Chris.
Francisco.
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 It's Franco. His name's Franco.
Franco.
We're doing a pack cast or a podcast, whatever you want to call it. Patented, trademarked. So we're actually going to talk about two things, just like every podcast we do. First is going to be the trade deadline and what's been going on, guys. So first person I actually wanted to talk about is Blake Griffin, BG. Goes traded to the Pistons. Yeah.
For Tobias Harris.
For Tobias Harris, Avery Bradley.
First round pick. And Boban.
I don't even know what happened to him.
Secret. They don't play him.
The Pistons never played him.
No.
And then I don't even know what he's going to do on the Clippers.
Yeah, so forget about Blake Griffin.
Don't go back to Spurs.
Boban. Play him.
Supposedly, OKC wants Avery Bradley.
That's what I think. Like the Clippers don't want to stay relevant. They're gonna start
relevant.
They're gonna start unloading other people. They can get probably a first round pick for Avery Bradley. They can get something for DJ and then for Lou Williams. We'll get to that.
Yeah. What I don't get is why would they? Because people say they're in the LeBron contest, but why
they're
would
not?
Oh my
God. They're not. The Clippers are not gonna get
why
LeBron
would they
James
tank to be in the LeBron contest.
Yeah.
Like LeBron doesn't want to go to the team that tanks, and we got the first pick in the draft.
There's a bigger chance of DeAndre Jordan going to the Cavs than LeBron going to the Clippers. I feel like,
yeah, that makes sense. Yeah,
I don't think
it'd be weird to see him in a jersey too.
In a jersey, in a jersey, Franco.
A Clippers jersey.
Yeah. LeBron's naked's all we want to see.
LeBron's what?
What?
So who do you think won the trade between the Pistons and the Clippers?
Say Pistons probably, just because they got the best player.
Yeah,
I think all-star.
Usually the
highest...
team who gets the best player, no matter what else they give up, they usually win the trade.
Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, I was about to say.
No, because I watched the game when Blake Griffin played for the first game with the Pistons in Detroit, and he was happy. Good. He was doing good.
Yeah. And they sprayed him with water at the end.
Yeah, they sprayed water.
Wow.
Yeah, it was romantic.
It's
romantic.
They get to the goop.
And then when they're walking to the tunnel, DeAndre Jordan.
He's like, I miss you, man.
He came out of nowhere.
Come back to me, man. I need the flops.
Andre Drummond just hugged him, and I was like,
oh yeah, they did a pick and roll, and then he lobbed it.
Yeah, he lobbed it to him.
It was like Lob City 2.0.
Yeah.
But Andre Drummond has a post game. DeAndre Jordan does that.
Kind of, but not really.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think the Pistons needed they haven't had a star there since
Grant Hill,
Chauncey,
yeah,
and he wasn't really even a star until after they won.
Dave Wallace,
that whole team, they've not been relevant since they traded away Chauncey Billups for Allen Iverson.
Yeah,
it was just straight trash after that. So
they finally wasn't good either.
They also weren't. They had a really bad problem.
Nah, Josh Smith, superstar.
They had a really bad
superstar.
Give him a max contract. They had a really bad problem with attendance too. They couldn't. They built that brand new arena in downtown, and they're selling out like 3/4 of their tickets at a good day. Yeah. So hopefully, they're we need somebody.
Yeah.
And they have him locked up for 4 years.
Yeah,
4 years. That's
wow. He's gonna be the franchise player. Well, no, Andre Drummond. Oh, that was
no. He's
who's better, Andre Drummond or Blake
Griffin? It's not even close. If Blake
Griffin stays healthy, he gets injured.
Yeah, that's true too.
Andre Drummond doesn't get that injured.
Andre Drummond gets 15 rebounds a game.
Yeah, he's leading the league. I think him
right behind DeAndre Jordan.
Yeah, right behind.
Yeah, right behind. So I think we're all unanimously agreeing that Blake Griffin won. Well, Pistons won.
Blake Griffin won.
Blake Griffin did win.
The Clippers didn't want him.
Yeah.
They told him that he was traded via Twitter.
He'd much rather be in the East than the West, in my opinion.
Yeah. They asked him, he's like, what do you think about going in the West versus the East versus the West? He's like, it's gonna be good. Yeah. There's a lot. Basically, saying there's a lot less good teams in the East.
And it raises the ceiling for Pistons because they have 2 superstars.
People want to go there.
Yeah, 2 All-Stars.
Who's the other superstar, Franco?
Andre Drummond.
Oh my God,
is he
14?
Okay, but he's an all-star.
Okay,
well, Blake Griffin's not a superstar.
There's a difference, Franco.
Blake Griffin used to be it was MVP, almost MVP 1 year.
What year was this?
2014, I think. He got second.
No, he didn't.
Yeah,
did he?
Yeah.
He
was second.
We're gonna fact check you.
There's no way he was second.
He was second.
Blake Griffin. Wait.
Oh, he was second.
2014.
2014.
2014.
There's no way
Blake
voting second MVP.
Yeah, this is when Chris Paul got injured and he was just dominating.
If you're right, I'll be surprised.
What was the season Tony was third or something? No.
Third, okay.
Third.
Oh, that's
no. But that's
second or third.
That's pretty. That's
2014 though. What do you want?
That's pretty decent.
Yeah, he was.
Wait, hold on. Joakim Noah's fourth.
Yeah. I don't know about that. Yeah, but that was when Chris Paul was injured.
Timmy was like 12. And Tony.
So also the other trade that happened before this video was Nikola Mirotic to the Pelicans. It was a low key trade, but it was a good trade for the Pelicans because they needed. They lost DeMarcus. DeMarcus was just 30 points a game off their offense,
and like 14 rebounds.
They're trying to piece together anything they can. So they got him they needed a wing shooter. So bam, there you go. You gave up a first round pick though.
He's also a big, so you just put Anthony Davis in the center.
Yeah,
probably.
I think is he? I don't know if he's restricted free agent or
no, he's mocked up. They just signed him up last year for like 3 years, I thought.
Then he got punched in the face.
Yeah, player option because I think I saw an article where
he had a no trade clause.
Yeah, I think he had a player. I think he has a player option.
Well, he was the one who wanted to get traded.
Yeah,
whatever. But yeah.
So I think like the Pelicans are in a win now mode. Obviously, Alvin Gentry's trying to save his job because he's about to get fired. They're trying to save Anthony Davis. They're trying to re-sign Boogie Cousins. So
next season when he comes back,
and the Bulls are obviously trying to tank. They're not
supposedly Anthony Davis is on the list for like the Spurs,
top of the list.
The Warriors,
Spurs.
And
I bet he stays.
I don't know how he got Warriors. Are like it's annoying how they're like going for everybody.
They're getting Anthony Davis and LeBron confirmed.
Like that'd be ridiculous if they got any of those two without trading either Gray or Klay Thompson.
Yeah, it's even then it would still be ridiculous. It wouldn't even be fair.
We're
still on Nikola Mirotic on the Pelicans. I think it's a good pickup for them.
It's the best pickup they could have gotten.
Yeah. I played on 2K
because
playing 2K for him.
Greg Monroe. What about him? They could have got Greg Monroe.
They could have, but Greg Monroe, I read. They offered him $2.2 million.
Yeah.
The Celtics offered him $5.5
million. And the Pelicans offered him like a starting job.
Yeah, but he could win a championship with the. Well,
that's what
he could try to win a championship. He could try to win.
That's what the Celtics like. So the Suns bought out Greg Monroe. So he was free. Greg Monroe was go anywhere. Didn't go to Spurs though. He was free to go anywhere. The Celtics had that like $8 million like disabled player exception after Gordon Hayward broke his ankle. So they were able to give Greg Monroe more money.
What a difficult name.
Yeah.
Wait, what is that? How does that work? The money, how does that make it more money? Ew. Itchy my eye.
So they offered him like $5.5 million, but they couldn't guarantee that he'd get more playing time.
Yeah.
Because he'd be playing behind, like, the Celtics have one big man. I mean, Aaron Baines.
Yeah.
He's all right.
Al Horford.
Al Horford, yeah, that's their one big guy.
No, they have I forgot the guy's name. Thais. He's like a German rookie.
Ojolai or whatever.
Yeah. No, they have like three like nobodies.
Oh, they have Daniel Thies.
Yeah, he's German.
And then like some Ojolai or whatever. But
yeah.
Have you seen that dude?
Yeah, dude.
That dude's massive. Yeah. But they need someone obviously.
Greg Monroe, what they were missing was like a post game for the second unit, backup post game, or they could start Horford and Monroe at the same time if they're playing like a bigger team. Like if they had to play the Pistons in the playoffs, they'd have to start Greg Monroe with Al Horford
because you got to stop both.
You got to stop Drummond and Griffin
because he was averaging 12 in like 23 minutes. So if he's playing like a more like consistent like, well, he's probably still gonna play like 23 minutes.
He's a post player. He can get buckets off the post. Yeah. Not very good defensively, but the Celtics are.
A jump shot.
Yeah. He gets a lot of rebounds too.
Yeah.
So
I think it's a good pickup for the Celtics.
It's something. They're trying to win now. Like win a championship right now. So it's.
They get Gordon Hayward back too.
Oh. See, I think he should come back, but a lot of people are saying that he shouldn't.
I saw a video last week. He was shooting around.
Yeah,
he obviously wasn't jumping, but he was shooting around with basketball shoes on.
It looks like by playoffs.
What would be hard is that if he can come back during the playoffs, because then he's gonna go from
if he's
not playing at all to right out to playoffs.
I don't think they'll bring him back unless he comes back like with 2 weeks left in the regular season, where he gets his legs back.
You know, really said Kawhi hasn't come back, and it's like it only got like a month and a half.
Yeah, we
2 months.
2 months left.
I want to talk about that.
And Rudy Gay.
Yeah. It's like how long. You can only wait so long for playoff start until like.
Right, I thought that's like the season like we still got like 60 games.
I know.
I looked at the schedule. I was like, we got like 20 games left.
What in the world?
If he doesn't come back with a month left, I don't think they'll.
I was just saying like
because like even if he's there and he comes back right for the playoff start, it's like
hard because it's hard to come back.
They aren't gonna win the championship, so why risk his career? Well,
if
he were to come back, he wouldn't be prepared. He wouldn't be prepared.
You just need a month. That's all we need. I think it's how many months? It's like a month.
We have 2 months left.
Right,
because it's February.
And then like 2 weeks.
April, so we have 2 months.
So those are the players who got traded so far. Now let's go.
It's the big ones.
And swip it. Yeah, the big ones. And then let's swing it around to who you think is going to get traded and to where. And obviously the biggest name out there is DeAndre Jordan because the Clippers are obviously in tank mode.
Yeah.
They're going to probably try to get rid of him to the highest bidder, which isn't going to be very high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we all know I think I know where he's going to go. He's probably going to go to Cleveland.
But this is okay.
What are they gonna trade? They don't want to trade the pick.
They're gonna trade away Tristan Thompson, Schmieff, or
Josh Schmieff.
Sorry, Shumpert.
And then probably they'll trade away their first round pick, the Cavs' own first round pick.
Yeah, but
that's the Brooklyn one.
But it's not even.
But the Brooklyn one's not even that good anymore.
Yeah, it's not even.
You might be top 10, maybe.
Well, top 10 in a stacked draft. So supposedly this draft's so stacked. So.
But the Clippers are in we could get LeBron this offseason.
I don't understand.
They're not gonna let go of DeAndre Jordan they might let go of Lou Williams, but
I don't know. I mean, if they get all those picks and trade the picks for players.
Well, yeah, they're trying to get rid of them for young players and picks.
I'm gonna trade Lou Williams.
The smart thing the Clippers could do is trade DeAndre Jordan. Someone's gonna give him a pretty good pick and a young-ish.
But the only team that's desperate enough to do that is Cleveland.
Well, the Bucks.
Or the Bucks. That's another good one.
They could. I mean, they don't want to. They could let go of Brogdon.
Well, Brogdon just got hurt.
Never mind. Well, then
the
Bucks don't have too much. They can still get rid of him.
I mean, honestly, I would if I was the Bucks, I would trade Malcolm Brogdon, their first round pick.
That's all they need to give up. Yeah.
For what?
For DeAndre trading up. Yeah.
That's a good.
They could do pretty good in the playoffs.
What kind of pick would that be? Like the 20th?
It's gonna be like 18, 17.
Something.
Maybe.
Some people are pretty good, unlike the late first round picks. Jordan Bell is 30th, and he's pretty decent on the Warriors.
It's because he plays for the Warriors.
Yeah, that's
salty that the Bulls didn't get him.
Honestly, yeah.
Because they traded for cash consideration, which made no sense because they're in rebuild. So you would think they want young players. They're like, nah.
They're like, nah.
Here you go, Warriors.
Yeah, I'm gonna need this cash.
I need this cash.
I gotta put this down payment on this new car.
You buy a new Lambo.
Are there any other players that are probably gonna leave?
Well, not the other big name out there.
Tyreek Evans.
Tyreek Evans is definitely gonna leave.
He's so good though. Nah, I ain't going to Spurs.
He's not going to Spurs. I don't know who's going to trade for him. I don't know where he's going to go. I don't know. He's
honestly,
going somewhere.
Yeah, I don't even know where he
because he's having one of the best years of his career on a team that's not even trying to win. They just recently sat him down.
Yeah, is that what happened?
Yeah.
Because he didn't play yesterday. And I was
he's about to be traded.
Austin went to Spurs though.
I don't think he's going to. Spurs do not make mid-season trades, frankly.
There's nothing that
Spurs believe though.
The last person the Spurs traded was Nana Nicola 3 years ago for trash. And Austin Day.
Nicola?
Look it up.
He was not trash. He was good. I believed in him.
I don't know where he'd go. Everybody thinks, he's going to go to the Cavs, but
is he a shooting guard or a small forward?
He's a point guard.
Is he a point guard?
Tyreek Evans had his best career as a point guard, and then
I don't think he's ever played point guard.
I think his rookie year he played point guard.
Well, for the moment he's shooting guard.
Okay, for the moment, his rookie year he played point guard, and he had one of the best rookie years.
Well, who needs a guard right now?
Cleveland.
Cleveland needs a guard.
Cleveland can't get everyone.
They could try shooting guard, small forward, Chris.
His rookie year, he played.
But his rookie year, I'm assuming
he played point guard.
No, that's too much reading.
Hey, you don't know my speed.
Okay.
It's too long.
You don't know my speed.
You don't know my speed.
That word is the.
Nah, I don't see
on
it.
March.
Is that same?
It's alright. It's alright.
Who needs a point? Well, a guard. Who's in playoff mode right now?
It's Cleveland, obviously.
Nuggets.
The Nuggets.
The Nuggets don't. No, they don't.
They have Gary Harris.
Gary Harris. Which you need
but they need
apologize.
Apologize.
I'm not
gonna
apologize.
Give me one more year. We'll see what happens.
Is gonna walk through that door and you're gonna apologize to Gary Harris.
I'd like to apologize to all the Gary Harris fans out there.
Position. He's a shooting guard.
He played point guard.
Why would he say shooting guard then, Chris?
Look at this.
That's what reference never wrong. That's what reference never wrong.
Chris.
Look, 5 to 3.
Yeah, but just because. Okay,
that doesn't matter.
James Harden is shooting guard, but he's also a point guard.
Yeah, get out of here, Chris.
Wait, are we doing?
Yeah, we are for this. You got fact check, boy.
No.
The Thunder. If there's some
Nuggets.
The Thunder somehow got him.
The Thunder need a shooting guard. That would be honestly
that'd be crazy.
Yeah,
if they can't get Avery Bradley, they're probably Tyreek Evans is their next best.
Tyreek Evans would be better than I think.
But the Grizzlies want a first round pick for him. I don't know if you're gonna.
Why would they give a first round pick for that?
I don't know.
And it's not even a good first round pick, so it's
maybe I wouldn't be surprised. OKC gave their first round pick for him
because they need everybody they can get to keep.
And plus, they're not going to be that high of a
seed.
High of a draft order.
Yeah.
What do you think?
You want to fight Tyreek Evans a point guard?
So the other big name out there that probably I don't know if it's kind of simmered down was Kemba Walker.
Oh yeah,
that was a big thing a couple weeks ago.
There was a lot of offers, and then I guess he just Kemba Walker.
Honestly, I think the Cavs. I know everybody keeps saying Cavs are trade for everybody in the world, but Kemba Walker for Isaiah Thomas, that's a good trade.
If they'll do it, I don't know. It's like
Kemba Walker's the closest thing to Kyrie Irving that I think is out there.
Yo, here, guys.
Kemba Walker's about to make Hornets history, but most points of the Hornet.
That's not that great.
Yeah.
Obviously.
What's
fair,
his name
but
became?
still, they're gonna let him go.
What's his name became? AD became the all-time leading scorer for
AD.
Pelicans, I think.
Well, the Pelicans have been around for like 2 days.
Let me see. Wait, there's an article. They literally have an article for like all the offers that they could make up for Kemba Walker.
The best one out there is Kemba.
There it is.
For Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah, but then you gotta treat other stuff like.
Yeah, obviously you're gonna have to throw in Nicholas Batum.
But why would it go to the Nuggets?
Some of these nuggets, Franco, you show me these. These don't make any sense.
Some of them make sense.
No, they did. None of them.
But they
sense.
never happened.
Wait,
These will
I
never
can't even
happen.
tell who gets.
There's not gonna be a 4-trade
you
team
go.
in the NBA.
The Mavericks? No.
Say,
They already have Dennis Smith.
the Warriors, Cleveland's like Batum.
Yeah, they're not giving up 14 picks for Kemba Walker.
No, they gave up Channing Frye. That guy's a first-round pick that just drafted. So
Yeah, but he's not good. Cedi Osman.
you're trash.
I'm just saying. Okay, this is the only good person in that whole thing was Isaiah Thomas.
Oh, the Knicks. Oh,
We're not.
Lou Buckets.
Where's
Lou Williams isn't gonna get. Well, actually,
Williams gets
I
traded,
feel
what
like
you mean?
he's
we're
probably
gonna
get traded more than
buyout
DeAndre.
buyout market. Because Joe Johnson's about to get bought out.
George Hill, Vince Carter,
George Hill's. He's not.
Zach Randolph.
Jakeem Noah's about to get bought out.
Garbage.
That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money to buy out, but I think they're gonna do it.
No, they're probably
They're
gonna trade.
tired. They can't. Who?
No, they said they didn't attach a first-round pick to if they would. Someone would take him.
Oh, first round pick.
Yeah.
We're trying to get people.
I mean, maybe not this year, maybe like next year or something like that.
Yeah, okay.
Where they go even worse.
Yeah. So
Probably.
no, probably better next year.
Depends who we get.
I don't know. Probably the biggest guy.
LeBron. We're getting LeBron.
The
Confirmed.
biggest player on the buyout market, if it happens, will probably be Joe Johnson. Because I heard that he doesn't want to be there anymore.
Yeah, where'd you
And
hear
that's
that?
a shooting
Where'd you
guard.
hear that?
How old is
Chris?
Joe Johnson? Like 38.
Because I told you that.
He's like 35.
Oh, he's 35.
Yeah,
He's
I
still
told
young.
you yesterday.
I didn't see yesterday.
2 days ago, I told somebody.
We were talking on Fortnite, but I mean,
Whatever. I told somebody.
Joe Johnson. Is a
I'm
good.
pretty sure I told you, Chris. I'm like 99% sure I told you that he wanted out of Utah. Whatever.
No.
nah. See, we're getting fact checked left and right now. Joe Johnson's not going anywhere. No, like who? Okay, maybe Cleveland likes to get old veterans.
Everybody would love a 6-man off the bench who get you buckets.
He's not gonna be 6-man. He'd be like,
Yes, he will.
not anymore.
Well, 6-man means he's coming off
There's
the
like
bench.
3 game winners.
A shooting
every
guard is
time
coming off the
that
bench
ever-
who's clutch and it can get you like 10 to 15 a game.
You're signing him like for like $5 million a year to put like shoot the last second every time.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
Joe.
okay.
What's it? ISO Joe.
ISO Joe, yeah. He's good. He is good though.
Yeah.
He like just 3-4 years ago. He's averaging like what 15 a game with the Nets.
He's also like the highest paid player in the league, but it's okay.
Yeah, but so was Mike Conley at one point. So
Yeah,
yeah.
it's okay. But yeah, so I definitely think like out of all the teams that trade, Cleveland's definitely making a move because they're gonna make a move, but still not gonna help them beat the Warriors. But they just have to make a move to say that we made a move.
If they get DeAndre, they have
I
Isaiah
still
Thomas, Kevin Love, LeBron.
They tried. Yeah.
They're gonna have to trade away. Either they're gonna blow everything up. They're gonna trade away Kevin Love, or they're gonna trade away Isaiah Thomas.
But then LeBron's just be on the team because LeBron has a no trade clause.
Yeah, but LeBron's gonna leave anyways.
He's gonna leave no matter what. So.
You know where he's gonna go, Franco?
He's not going to the Spurs, y'all.
If I were to guess, he's going to the Rockets.
That's gonna be annoying.
Yeah, right here, fact check me. When he gets to go to the Rockets, listen to this video.
I still think he doesn't want to leave the East, but
Why? He wants to join Chris Paul.
he's probably gonna stay.
His best friend Chris Paul.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, and then James Harden.
Franco, if you were on the Rockets, I'm not gonna go play with you. I'm gonna play with the Spurs.
True. No one goes to Spurs. No one goes to Spurs anyways. Everybody talks about how awesome Spurs are, but then no one ever wants to go.
Like, I love Greg Popovich. He's greatest coach.
No, everybody talks about
You
how
want to play? Nah.
everybody talks about how awesome the organization is, and then how awesome the coach is.
And then they never play. Yeah.
Well, either the Spurs get him in buyout markets. They don't make trades, so that's not gonna happen. But
And then when they do join us at like 40, we get them all like when they're all old.
no, I saw
The ring chasing.
this one tweet, and it was like LeBron's age. LeBron's almost the age where you can go to the Spurs now.
That's funny. Got him.
All right, guys. We're gonna switch up to the All-Star break. We have 3 things we're gonna talk about: the dunk contest, 3-point shootout, and the straight-up game.
Mhm.
So we'll start with the dunk contest because I think that's the most entertaining.
I hope so. If they have big names this year.
They do. Because Oladipo's doing it.
He had that. He did it one year,
Yeah, he
and he
won.
had that. No, he did not win. He did it the year Zach LaVine.
Oh, is
That was
But
just garbage.
but
He was like
Victor
singing.
Oladipo-
Yeah.
No, he like tried to sing.
But you had that
and
like
all
720
he
dunk,
He had the 540 dunk.
540 dunk. That was cool. He like that was a cool.
He took like 3 tries off.
He's still Franco still
He
did
did
it.
it though. Like Shaq, you gotta do it the first time. It doesn't matter.
Can you do a 540 dunk?
Nah, I can't.
That's what I thought.
But still.
Then he got hurt though. He sprained his ankle like midway through that contest. I remember because he was.
You talking about Aaron Gordon or you talking about Victor Oladipo?
Victor Oladipo.
Oh.
But now
he was like hopping around.
But now he's like an all-star. So
he's got something to prove.
Confidence.
Yeah.
Want to show up.
The next player.
I don't want him singing. I want him dunking. If I want to hear him singing, I'd buy a song.
If I want to hear you talking, you know what I'm gonna do.
Okay, go ahead.
Larry Nance Jr.
It's good.
I'm very like whatever.
He's a good in-game dunker, but I like to see what he's like freakishly athletic.
Yeah.
How big
his dad was in a dunk contest.
He won the dunk contest.
I know.
He did that like standing one, right? Where he like did like a
Statue of Liberty.
Yeah, Statue of Liberty one. Okay.
Yeah. He's more of like an in-game dunker, but I think he can do.
Yeah, because
he's got some tricks up his sleeve.
They always have that big man in the dunk.
Yeah, no, they always have one big man.
You know what you should do? You should put Brooke Lopez right there and have him dunk with Brooke Lopez.
Teabag him again.
Well, Kevin Durant's kind of like reaching too.
Yeah. The next,
they're all doing it. Like he's teabagging, Kevin Durant reaching and just dunking all.
I was gonna go 50 and say it's over and walk away. Yeah. And then the next one is Dennis Smith Jr.
That's good. I think that's gonna be the winner.
He has it going for him that he's a smaller guy, and smaller guys usually get more hype for their dunks.
They do more stuff.
I've seen some of his stuff is crazy. He's crazy athletic.
Pre-game stuff.
Yeah, and it's end-game stuff too. Like 360s, like it's no.
Well, Donovan Mitchell didn't make it, but did the skill challenge. I don't know why.
I don't know.
I guess he probably declined it. He was like, good.
Wait, why would he not say that?
I don't know.
You gotta get fact checked.
Well, it's my bad. I didn't say anything. There's one more.
And then the last one is Aaron Gordon.
Aaron Gordon.
I think should win that.
I think he learned his lesson from last year. He tried to get too creative with it.
He was injured.
He was injured too. He hit the drone and all that weird stuff.
And he couldn't get the dunks. Like, chill out.
He's gonna come out of a cannon and just like
go to the down 360. No look.
720.
But that dunk contest he did 2 years ago, he got robbed. By the way,
he did get robbed.
He got completely robbed. He had the best dunk I've ever seen.
The
underneath the legs jumping.
And I love that one where he was on the
spinning
one. That was awesome.
Shaq's the one reason why he lost too.
Yeah, because he gave him a 49 for some reason.
He gave a 49 on the one that he missed between the legs. Because he missed it the first time.
Yeah, but still,
that's why he
lost.
He didn't have enough points. No, they were like tied.
No, Frigo.
Oh no, they went to overtime.
Okay, you look it up.
They went to overtime, and he did. They went to 2 overtime dunks.
The one where he did like off the side of the back.
Side, like this.
That one was awesome
that
too.
One got a 50.
And they did
and then he did the double clutch one like that.
With the active out.
Yeah. That one was robbed.
Was that the one that got like a 49?
He got like a 45 on. But if you look at our slow motion, he went like this.
Yeah, I know.
Under
one more. That was great.
That was pretty crazy.
Any other dunk contest.
Zach LaVine did the same dunk 3 times.
Yeah.
In a different way. Like he did the between the legs free throw.
But he was like free throws, so that's hard.
He got inside farther and farther. He got inside. He did the alley-oop. He was barely straddling the line.
That's crazy.
He did the windmill.
Can you do that, Chris?
I can do that.
I ain't the one disrespecting Zach LaVine, okay? I ain't the one disrespecting him.
Okay. Zach LaVine can't.
I'm saying
Zach LaVine's gonna walk in the zone and he's gonna dunk on you.
Who had the better dunk that contest?
The best.
Aaron Gordon has, I don't know.
He had the better.
I had to rewatch it.
What was that?
What was that?
Zach LaVine.
What you say?
It's Zach LaVine. That's what I say.
So Zach LaVine had a better dunk than Aaron Gordon.
Better dunks.
Better dunk. Who had the better dunk that night?
It's too hard of a decision. I can't do right now.
This feels like Skip Bayless and Cedar Smith, where like you don't want to be wrong, so like I don't know.
I don't know. Ski. We'll figure it out. Ski.
No, okay. Just take your pick for the dunk contest.
Aaron Gordon.
You're picking Aaron Gordon?
You're picking Aaron. I thought you overrated.
I thought you overrated it. And then Zach LaVine
was saying overrated. I didn't say he was overrated. I just said he didn't win the good. Yeah, that's not good. There's a difference. It was close. It was close.
You're bamboozling yourself, Frank.
Bamboozling.
Bamboozling.
That's a new clothing line. You wear Gucci, I wear bamboozling.
Get him out.
You see this right now? Big baller brand. I'm picking Dennis Smith Jr. because he's short. Short people like have cooler dunks. Is my opinion.
I'm gonna go with Larry Nance Jr.
No, stop.
Because he's gonna do something crazy.
He's not.
He's too big.
He's not wind up. He just like.
He has powerful dunks.
He's height.
What if he busts out like a 14-foot hoop and dunks on it?
Okay, first of all, it's impossible. 13 foot.
Mark this down.
Okay. If he does it,
he's not doing
it. If he does it, I'll be pretty
impressed.
I'll
say Aaron Gordon just because he just didn't show up last
night.
But
like I'm just figure out he's gonna come something crazy.
So it's not a deal.
He has a dunk that nobody else can ever do. I've ever seen was underneath the legs. And he can do whatever. He can make a 360.
He had I like the idea of the drone, but he
missed the dunk.
He was injured,
so it was garbage.
Yeah.
Okay, so Aaron Gordon.
Dennis Smith Jr.
All right, we'll go with Larry Nance Jr.
Okay. If anyone does like a 720 dunk, A double between the legs or something crazy. That'd be great.
Those are the two like all-time like mystery dunks.
Whenever someone does that, they win.
Like the 720 dunk, which
doesn't seem as hard.
And then the double between the leg dunk. I feel like some of them, I see they do it, and they're still going up, and they're going to dunk. Like, put it one more time.
They get stuck. Like a lot of the ones.
Well, like that. What do they do? Like in between both legs.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh. Like there's one online where a guy gets it. He's like at the rim, and then got stuck, and he was like, and he didn't try again. I was like, no, do it.
So then the next one is a 3-point contest, which people like better than the dunk contest, but
no, that's so lame.
The 3-point contest has a higher like ceiling than the 3-point contest.
We're gonna pull up all the people. It is Devin Booker, Wayne Ellington, Paul George, Bradley Beal, Klay Thompson, the winner, Tobias Harris, Kyle Lowry, and Eric Gordon. So immediately I'm going to remove him. We're going to ignore Tobias Harris and Kyle Lowry. So get him out of the way.
I don't know why Kyle Lowry's there.
And Wayne Ellington, I'm sorry. Well, that's not true because Marco Bellinelli won one time.
Marco Bellinelli, he didn't win it. He almost won it. He lost to Kyrie. Marco Bellinelli airballed like 3 threes in that 3-point shootout and
the dunk contest
still won. Yeah.
The dunk contest. Marco Bellinelli.
Back in the day.
If
I already said, I'd probably say Klay Thompson.
Okay, I think we're all going to agree Klay Thompson. Who's a sleeper? How about that?
Paul George.
Eric Gordon.
Devin Booker.
Devin Booker.
He almost beat Klay Thompson at one time.
Yeah.
He's wet.
I think it was 2 years ago. Was it last year or 2 years ago?
What is it? He's wet.
He's wet. Like water.
Wet.
He's moist.
Okay, that's a different word. Devin Booker's pretty good, but I'll say Eric Gordon's gonna be the sleeper.
Eric Gordon. He did it one time. He wasn't very good, I thought.
But he's different this year.
He won last year.
He's also hurt.
He won last year?
Yeah.
Eric Gordon last year?
Come on.
He won last year?
Fact check.
Oh,
he won last year. How do you not know
this?
Who
won?
No, get out of
3-point
God dang.
It was Klay. You're wrong.
No.
Oh wait, no, it is Eric Gordon. It's Eric Gordon.
Franco, answer it.
We'll keep it in. He's late to work.
Hello. I'm on my way. I'll be in there a few more minutes. Okay, see it. Okay.
He's on his way.
No, I always show up late. See, the other manager's there. He's the cool one.
Oh, okay.
He sounds fine.
You should have told I'm in a podcast.
Straight up the sea.
No, be on my way.
He's like, he watches the podcast.
You're wrong. Eric Gordon.
I know.
Eric Gordon.
No, he did win. Watch.
He did win.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he won.
Oh, I was looking at the wrong.
No, this is Photoshop actually. This is not Eric Gordon. That's Klay Thompson.
That's good.
Klay Thompson.
Klay Thompson got a little darker. It's all good.
Yeah. Remember this guy won? What's his name? That guy won the dunk contest. That was
Gerald.
Yeah, that was a garbage.
We don't talk about the dunk contest.
Yeah, that one didn't exist. So it's either Eric Gordon.
That's why there's an arrow right there above his head.
Okay,
you don't notice that.
Okay, Franco, go to work late.
I will eventually.
No, that's not why. That's just the art. What do you mean?
Why would he be pointing right at him?
Why don't you fix that hairline? I don't know, Britton. No, you don't need no. All right, guys. Well,
I'm gonna pick Paul George.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't do the skill challenge.
Skill challenge.
It's impossible to tell this.
I say Donovan Mitchell.
It's Porzingis.
Skill challenge. You're not gonna give just a random one.
I don't even know who it is.
It's Donovan Mitchell, Chris Porzingis, Joel Embiid.
Give me Embiid. I'm gonna take
Embiid. I'm gonna say Donovan Mitchell.
Porzingis. Just because I'm biased. Wait, where is it?
What? Where's what?
There we go.
It was on the floor.
I can't believe y'all.
Hey.
Yes, Franco.
I want to look it up. I honestly want to know. Skills.
Oh, you can spell.
Oh.
Taco Bell.
This video is presented by Taco Bell. Check it
out. Spencer Dinwiddie, Joe Embiid.
Oh, Spencer Dinwiddie. He's going to win it.
Lurie marketing? Why? Why is he?
I wouldn't even say his name.
It's Donovan Mitchell. Either Donovan Mitchell or Lou Williams.
I don't know.
Lou Williams could.
So who are you going to pick?
Donovan Mitchell.
Either Porzingis or Dinwiddie.
I'm going to take Joel Embiid.
Right.
So now we're gonna go to the All-Star game. Well, hopefully, I hope they play defense. Like, if I watch it and they're not doing anything,
they won't play defense
till the end. Are we guessing MVP?
Now we're gonna guess who's gonna win: Team LeBron or Team Curry.
Team LeBron.
Team LeBron's way better.
That's too easy.
Team LeBron's better, but Team Curry's got shooting.
Chris, stop.
And then a game where there's no defense. Twos get over threes.
But
threes get over twos. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You take threes.
Twos over threes.
1 and 2.
It's Team LeBron.
Team LeBron.
I
was gonna be different. I'm gonna take Team Curry.
Who do you think is gonna win MVP?
MVP, like I said, depends who they play defense. And if it's Giannis chunking
it could
up,
be probably Giannis.
shots,
maybe Embiid. I wouldn't be surprised if
Porzingis
because he wanted like attention.
What was that?
I said Porzingis.
What you say?
I'm gonna keep saying Porzingis. Who's gonna win the dunk contest? Porzingis.
Skills test Porzingis.
Yeah.
3-point shootout. I'm trying to get a big for the 3-point shootout. They should get a big. They haven't had a big since like.
Should have been Porzingis.
I thought there was a big in there.
No.
Wayne Ellington is like
the last big I think was
third.
Matt Bonner.
Oh, he was a big, yeah.
Yeah, maybe I know.
Yeah. So we're guessing the MVP for the All-Star game. Chris,
I'm gonna say Giannis because he's gonna be chucking up shots. He's gonna be dunking ridiculous amounts.
I don't
what do
know.
you think?
It's hard to guess the MVP. I'm gonna guess Embiid.
Really...
I'm gonna guess Embiid.
Oh, okay.
He's not gonna get a minute.
He's not. Yeah.
They're not gonna play him.
He's a starter, is he not?
Yeah, but he's got hurt knees. Franco
Got bad knees.
Is he hurt?
bad knees. No, but he's good. He has bad
It's fine.
knees.
I'm gonna say Embiid. I'm saying Embiid.
I'm either biased
Embiid's like a
Porzingis.
showman. So
No,
It's gonna be Giannis.
It's gonna be either Giannis or Westbrook because those are the two
Oh,
guys
Westbrook.
who chunk up
He has-
shots.
he has
chunk
most-
up shots.
He has most points ever in an All-Star game.
So who you go?
Giannis.
Giannis.
Yeah.
Giannis as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Who you going, Franco?
Embiid. I said Embiid.
Greg Monroe.
Monroe.
All right, guys. That's the end of this podcast. Hope y'all enjoyed it.
Franco's gotta go to work.
Franco's gonna go to work.
Hey, get that money.
Check out
Okay.
Mama Fuji's or whatever.
You never know. Hey,
Mama
what's
Fu.
the name?
Mama Fuji's.
I got the copyright. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I got the copyright.
All right, guys. Thank y'all for watching. If y'all have any ideas for a podcast, let us know in the comments. Bye.
Hey.
Did you call bank?